Wish your products were delivered with care? I can do that.
Do you happen to have my foundation on hand? I have a cameras on presentation tomorrow. Meanwhile, baby girl just discovered the wonders of finger painting. Please tell me you have my shade and can get it to me tonight.
I can do that.
Really?
Yes, girl, I got you.
Thank you so much.
I can do that.
I adore my daily skincare routine, but kind of feel like my complexion needs something a little extra. Can you make any recommendations?
I can do that. What are you experiencing?
Mommy, you look like Nana.
Just some general blawness.
Say no more. Samples are en route to your door.
You're the best. Hi, I need to return this.
Ma'am, I cannot accept this. It's been used.
Wanna try before you buy? I can do that. Ugh. Hey, girl. It's probably not as bad as you think.
It's awful. I was attempting a new look and ended up resembling a rabid raccoon.
Have no fear. I can help you discover a brand new look that will complement your unique skin tone and features.
You can do that.
I can do that. Want to support a small business? You can do that.
Hello, everybody. Yay. Okay, let me just stop sharing that. Oops, hold on. Let me turn that off. I'm so excited. That's our new infomercial. Did you love it? I love it. I love the package that was being flown on the door. Did you love that? So I am Sandy Braun. I'm a senior sales director with Mary Kay. I'm so excited. So welcome to our customized color look tonight. So I'm so excited that you're here. We're going to give everybody a minute to get ready. So let me just take this little banner off. So hopefully you said hi and told us that you were here. Tell us who your beauty consultant is. We're streaming into a couple different groups. So make sure that you say hello and tell us who invited you, because we're going to do some drawings tomorrow from those of you that were on live. But so some things you might want to have together with you today is a mirror. You want to have your little beauty tools. So if you don't have our awesome brush collection, which I'm going to show you in a minute, you'll want to just grab your little disposable tools. Okay. So you may want a cotton ball. Okay. Maybe a Q-tip, maybe a flat cotton round. And if you do have one of these, this is a actual we call it a doe foot applicator. That is for your lipstick. And then this would be a spoolie, which would be for your mascara or to comb your eyebrows. So I have just my foundation on. So hopefully all of you have your foundation on. If you don't normally wear foundation, totally fine for tonight. I just wanted to, now most importantly, you should have your customized beauty color card. So if you signed up for it with the Google form to receive your beauty packet in the mail, you would have got one of these based on your eye color. All right. So I'm doing the brown eye color today because I mailed out all of our samples. I'm actually a hazel girl, but I'm doing the brown color today just to kind of show you they're all interchangeable. But what our makeup artist did was kind of took these based on your color of eyes. You have some eye colors that will enhance your eye color. All right, so the focus is not supposed to be the eyeshadow. The focus is supposed to be the eye color. All right, so we're going to open that up. That's got all your samples. So while we're getting ready, you may want to peel off. This has a little bit of a plastic sheet over it. So we're going to pull that off. That's over your 3 eye colors and your key color. So you want to pull that little cellophane off so you have your colors. And then on your lipstick, you don't necessarily need to open that right now. There's enough lipstick in there. Believe it or not, there's enough lipstick in there for probably like 3 or 4 or 5 days. There's a lot in there. You only need a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys how to make your makeup last longer throughout the day, how to make your actual, Boop, boop, boop. Some little tips and techniques for if you had questions that you asked your beauty consultant. If you didn't get a chance to ask her any of those questions, you can type them in the chat and I will be sure to try and answer them as we go along. So I just want to make sure everybody has your tools. While you're getting all your tools ready, what we're going to do is, let's see, I'm just kind of seeing who's here. So we have Rita's guests are here. Layla, let's see. All right. So we have some people from several different beauty consultants and several different units that are here today. So quickly, a quick introduction of myself. My name's Sandy Braun. I've actually been building my business for 28 years with Mary Kay. And makeup is one of my passions in life. So besides that, another one of my passions is wine. So I'm so excited that we go virtual now because I can have a little wine and makeup at the same time. And like that makes my whole entire night. So I'm so excited that I get to do this as my career. So I'm excited to meet you tonight. So put in the chat if you could tell us, number one, what you're drinking tonight. Number two, what is your career? Because we love to hear what you do for a living. We need all kinds of people all over the planet to do all kinds of things to make us all connect and work together, right? So our job is to just to make you feel better on the outside so that you feel better and more confident on the inside, right? So it's just lipstick, but it's a big thing that makes a big difference for people. A little thing that makes a big difference. I'm sorry. So let's start with whatever foundation. So if you guys are wearing foundation, that's fabulous. If you need help picking a color, you may want to ask your beauty consultant her website address, and you can go on there and do a little foundation finder quiz. So I'm a little more olivey undertone, so I actually use our Timewise Matte 3D foundation, and I either use the neutral 190 or neutral 200 or neutral 210. So you can be 3 colors. Okay. So you can rotate 3 colors probably within our line of foundations. There's about 24 colors. So you want to take that little foundation quiz to see exactly what your color is. So we want to make sure that you're matched from your neck, from your jawline to your neck here. So you don't want to have a line. That's a bad thing. So we want to make sure that you work with your beauty consultant to find the perfect match for yourself. If you're new to foundation, you may want to just start with our, oh, I love to see what you guys are drinking. Coffee. All right, coffee. Sue Gross is having a beer. Awesome. Sprite drinking Pepsi. I love it. Pink Kinky. I love you guys. Okay, Chandra's drinking a pink Kinky. Of course, that's perfect for Mary Kay. So you're on a pink Mary Kay tutorial with your pink drink. I love it. Dr. Pepper. I love that you guys are sharing your drinks with me, and I hope that you're excited to learn these exciting little beauty tips. Now back to the foundation. If you're new to foundation, this is actually a good place to start. It's our CC cream. Okay, so there's only 5 colors for the entire population of the world. So you're either very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, or very deep. Well, that's 6 colors, I guess. Light, very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep, or very deep. Yeah, 5 colors for the entire population. So your consultant can easily pick a color for you. These are really awesome. They're kind of just like a little foundation that has a little SPF in it, has a little concealer in it. Yes, Chandra, CC cream is my favorite foundation. Now, just to let you in on a little secret, I do both. So I do CC cream, and then I do my Timewise on top of it. And then I also do powder. So that's our new mineral setting powder. So I'm super excited about that. So we'll get to that in a minute. Okay. So what I do need to share with you guys is you want to take a before picture just for yourself. And then when we're done, we want to take an after picture, because if you are joining along with our makeup contest, I'm going to actually show you a quick video of this because I really am excited about our new makeover contest, which starts today. So our new Uniquely Hue contest starts today. It's all about the eyeshadow. So whether you're doing the palette, which we're not doing today, or you're doing our Chroma Fusion colors, you want to just take an after picture, and I'll give you the little instructions are in this video. So let's just share that so you guys can see what this little contest is all about. We're super duper excited about it, and you can be one of the first entrants starting today. So that's why we purposely strategically planned our makeover today. So let's share this little contest with you so that you can see how this all works.
With the Uniquely Hue Makeover Contest, you can express your originality and win an exclusive beauty masterclass hosted by professional makeup artist Jalisa Jaikaran, plus a basket of Mary Kay favorites and a cash prize. First, contact your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant to let her help you create your own look using the limited edition Mary Kay Warm Hues eyeshadow palette or Mary Kay Chroma Fusion eyeshadow. Then, submit a photo of yourself wearing your new look to marykay.com/uniquelyhue contest, along with a caption that explains why your new look is uniquely you. If chosen, you could win $1,000 cash, a basket of Mary Kay favorites, and a shared virtual beauty masterclass for you and up to 10 of your friends. 10 honorable mentions win $500 and a basket of Mary Kay favorites. So reach out to your independent beauty consultant today and discover your uniquely Hue look.
Awesome. Okay, so that is the contest that we are all excited to be participating in today. So hopefully you have your foundation on. All right, I'm going to give you a couple tips as we go along. So if you want to have a pen and paper handy, I'm going to give you a couple of my little makeup tips. Now, I've been in Mary Kay for almost three decades, okay? 3 decades. I can tell you that makeup trends come and go. Colors come and go, but there's a couple of things that will always stay true to makeup. Okay, so first thing is the best way to apply your makeup is to do your skincare first. So if you're not using a skincare line with Mary Kay, you may want to talk to your beauty consultant about that. Our Time-Wise 3D is fabulous, or we can customize any skincare line for you, because the better that you take care of your skin, the less makeup that you need. Okay. Second thing, makeup is not to change what you look like or your features. It's really just to enhance your features. So tonight we're going to talk about enhancing your features, okay? Not making you look like someone that you're not and making you feel uncomfortable in makeup, okay? So we want this to be a comfortable transition for you. So whether you're new to makeup or you are a professional and you do it every single day and you don't leave home without it, if you are that girl that wears makeup every day and never leaves home without it, you're not even going to listen to me. You're just going to grab onto your card and you're just going to go to town. That's totally fine. Those of you that want some makeup tips, though, you can go right along with me in this tutorial. We'll go through some different tips and techniques that may be good for you. But just know that to put in your date book for September, we will probably be doing a whole makeup certification class. So we'll go through it in steps. So there's lots of tips that I will not share today. I will share with you some of them. But if you want to join us in September, we're going to go through in more detail about that. Now, first I want to just say, okay, we have foundation on, right? That's the base. That will actually help your makeup to last longer throughout the day. I meet lots of you that say, in the summer, I don't wear foundation because I'm tan. So hear me out, girls. Hear my heart. I hear you. I love and appreciate that. But just so that you know, foundation is not actually makeup. Foundation is actually your base to protect your skin. Okay. It also helps your makeup to adhere to something so that it lasts longer. So if you have foundation on, you guys, your makeup will last longer throughout the day. If you're just putting it on your skin, it wears off way faster. It doesn't blend nearly as great as it could, and it will just feather away on you, and you'll have to keep using more and more and more and keep reapplying it. So I promise you, foundation is a necessity, no matter what season it is and no matter how tan you are. Okay, so I hope that I hope that helps any misconceptions about makeup and foundation, because no matter what season it is, no matter how tan you are, foundation is really a necessity. It's a part of your skincare line because it also protects your skin from the environment. Cannot say enough about foundation, as long as you have the right color. So some of us may need a winter color and a summer color. Okay, so you'll need 2 colors depending on how dark or how light you get in the winter time. Okay, we have several brands that will help you, or several kinds. Okay, not brands. We have several types of foundation. Okay, now the important thing is I got a little bit of foundation in my eye, so don't get too close to your eye because I put CC cream on and it's got a little bit of SPF in it. So I did get it in my eye. So if you see me wiping my eye, it's not that I'm allergic to the makeup. I just got a little of that in my eyeball. So I'm going to just tell you guys, just go like up to your little cheekbone, right above your cheekbone with your foundation. Now, if you don't have primer, okay, we do have primer. Primer is actually a great thing to put on beforehand. It's another step, but let me tell you what it does. Foundation primer will fill in all the cracks for you. So if you have any large pores or you have some fine lines, you'll want to put your foundation primer on first before your foundation. This will fill everything in. It's also got a little SPF 15. This is a great product for men to use if they have like redness in their skin. I do a lot of weddings and I have some of the guys that can't wear foundation per se, but they do like to wear the foundation primer because it will fill in their large pores if they have fine lines and also take away the redness. So this is a great product to use beforehand. Okay, so I have that on first, then my foundation. Now, if you do need a little bit of extra, okay, I'm going to do this actually after we do our eye color. And this is our under eye corrector, and we also have concealer. So there's 2 types of layering we do. If you need some, if you have dark circles under the eyes, or you want to cover up any blemishes or imperfections in your skin, you would want to use concealer. I also have on our eye primer, which that will actually intensify your color. It makes it waterproof and you'll use way less eyeshadow. Okay, it's going to stick right to your eye. Okay, same concept as foundation. Then the powder has something to stick to. Okay, so it's really great to use primer so that your powder eyeshadow has something to stick to. Okay, so we're going to be using our Chroma Fusion, which actually has 12 hours of staying power in it. We have several colors. So you're going to take your color card and we're going to work from the eyes down, you guys. Okay, so most people want their eyes to stand out first, right? So when you're doing your makeup, it's really important to start with your eyes. Your cheeks are the window to the soul, right? So we want to do our cheeks so it enhances your eyes, and then we'll do our lips. Now your lips, cheeks, and your eyes should kind of coordinate, but especially your cheeks and your lips should be in the same color family. You don't want to have like a peach cheek color with a pink lipstick. Kind of throws off the color wheel. Okay, when you're doing your eyes, if you look at your color card, what it's going to do is actually pull out your eye color and not really focus on the eyeshadow. Now, we do have a little paint by numbers on here. So if you look at that little eye, it shows you where you're going to be putting the eye colors. So we're going to pretty much do a paint by numbers. This is your basic eye look. In September, we will focus on some other kinds of looks that you can do, a smoky eye, a natural eye, a dramatic eye, all those different things. But for today, we're going to do just this little paint by number. So if you looked at your little card, it tells you 1, 2, 3, so that you know where you're going with that. All right. So we're going to work together on that. Before we do though, I want to share with you about eyebrows. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but let me look in my mirror. I did one eyebrow and not the other. Okay. Now, if you see this one, I didn't do this one. And I'm missing a few hairs here. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the difference. We have eyebrow pencil and we have eyebrow gel. Okay. So the pencil is going to fill in where you're missing hair. So this is actually what's going to draw hair on. So if you're missing some hair down here, you want to use the pencil to draw it on. If you need to fill in some where you might be sparse, pencil. If you're actually just taking your own hair, your eyebrow hair, this is kind of like a coloring that goes on the hair. So the brow gel works with the hair. This one actually draws hair. Okay, so just so that you know, some of you need one, some of you need both. Okay, so I definitely need to use the pencil to fill in where I'm missing a couple brows. So if you are a candidate for coloring in your brows, I just want to kind of give you a guide. If you take a little straight edge and you go from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye, that'll tell you where it's supposed to start. If you go from the corner of your nose to the outer corner of your eye, that's where your brow is supposed to stop. Now mine stops short now. The older I get, I'm losing more hair. So it usually stops here. So I've already filled this in here with a brow. Okay, so I needed to draw some hair on, right? Now if you need to, again, fill it in or make them look fuller, you're going to use the brow tint. Okay, so I am going to, just give me 1 second. I just need to fill in these little sparse hairs here. Okay, so all I'm doing is taking the pencil and just drawing hairs in. Okay, now everybody's arch, okay, is right. Usually it is right. Let me do this side, on the outer corner of your iris of your eye. Now you can't create an arch that you don't have. Okay, so you kind of want to go with God gave you for that. Now the pencil, you're kind of just doing little feathery strokes. If you want to make your brows look thicker, you're going to use the brow gel. Okay, so got my eyes a little bit even now. Now the reason that's important is because your eyeshadow will follow this little outer corner of your eyebrow. That's where it's supposed to end. Okay, if your eyebrow stops here, technically you're supposed to stop your shadow there. Okay, so it's really important. You can use these products, or you can use a matte eyeshadow if you wanted to with a brush. Okay, now if you guys are lucky enough to have our brush set, I'm going to go through. Our brush set comes with 5 brushes. All right, it has 3 eyeshadow, beautiful eyeshadow tools. So we have, this is our base color. It's more like flat when you look at this one. So this is going to be for your lightest color and to blend. Then we have, this is if you have the brush set. This one is your contour color. It's a little edged. Okay, so you're going to use that for your contour color, which is your second color. And then your third color, you're going to do with this accent brush. And that one is a little bit pointy and round. Okay, so it comes with 3 brushes. It's a lot, right? And then it also has a cheek brush, which when we get to that, you'll see is angled. All right, and then it also comes with this big fluffy brush, which is great for blending and also doing your loose powder anytime you want powder to be all over the face. Okay, the cheek color one is a little bit tighter together so that you can keep your color in one spot. Okay, so we'll get through that in a second. So if you're using an applicator or a Q-tip, however it's working today, this is just practice. Okay, you're going to paint by number with your little eye card. So we're going to work on this together. I'm going to actually give you guys a little bit of spa music here. So depending on your eye shape, there's several different eye shapes, you guys. So I have what we call, well, I used to have an average eye. The older I get now, I'm having a hooded lid. Hooded lid is actually the most prominent lid. And it actually means that this part of your eye comes over and you can't really see your lid when you open it. Okay, so we're going to be working on our, I don't like that song. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to take my flat brush first. Now I usually will start with that little light color. So depending on which one you have, use your lightest color. And you're just going to go like under your brow a little bit. Okay, so that's also going to give your eye a little bit, your eyebrow, a little bit more definition. Okay, now if you also want to put it, sorry, backwards on here. I'm trying to figure out where that hair goes. Okay, I'm also going to take a little bit and put it in here. Okay, now are we ready? So if you focus on your color card, we're painting by number. Don't forget to take a before picture. So we're painting by number. So I'm actually using the brown color card today. So we're going to use color number 1 and put that right on your lid. Okay, so that is going right here. Okay, so if you have brown eyes, this is going to make your brown eyes stand out a little bit more. Now, you guys, what you can do is if you want your color to be a little more intense, you can like pat it like that if you want it to be a little bit more intense, or you can just brush it in. And if you have your little sponge tip applicator, that's great. If you also, a little tip, if you want your color to be more intense, you can spray your brush. So you can use our Chroma Fusions wet. So we can spray the brush actually. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of our finishing spray, and then I'm going to put it in the color. And it's going to make my color more intense. So I don't know if you knew that we could wear them wet or dry. Okay, so this is a really cool way to get your color a little bit more intense. Okay, if you want to. Don't need to, but it's just a cool way to just make it a little bit more intense. Now you're going to take the second color, and remember that little crease color, you're going to use this brush. So if you guys are following with the brush set, you're going to use this curved one. If you look at it, it's curved, angled, okay? If you're not, if you're just using a Q-tip, that is totally fine. Oops, I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on a minute. I need to look at my color card. So you're doing color number 2. So for us on the brown eye card, sorry, we're going to use this brush, the round pointed one, okay? So this is going to be your accent color, totally an accent color. And you know what? I did have a headband so I could get my hair out of the way. Let me just find it. Just so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So a little headband. Let me put that back. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing and my hair won't get in my eyes. All right. So I'm going to use this pointed brush. And now what I'm going to do is we're going to add the accent color. So whatever color card you have, your darkest color is your accent color. Now this is green, and I don't hardly ever wear green. So what I'm going to do is start in the corner here, okay? Kind of go off of the bottom lid, and we're going to kind of make a little pie wedge, just like that. Okay, so I'm going to come across. You also could call it maybe a little sideways V, okay? That's where your accent color is going, just like that. Little sideways V, and just fill in the V, all right? So that's what an accent color does. So if you see it's a lot darker on the corner, we don't want that all over the place. We just want it to be what it is called an accent. So it's a little sideways V. All right, now if you're using your sponge tip applicator, you can actually, if you have a sponge tip applicator you're using, just use the tip of it. So I usually would tell people to just use the tip. So not the flat part, just the tip. So depending on what tools you're using, you guys, that's what's really important, is that you kind of just get this right here. We just want a little smudge of color in the crease like that. It's your outer corner. So the reason we do that is because it will make your eyes look bigger when you're out here, okay? Now the cool thing is, because we didn't send you eyeliner in the mail for this tutorial, I'm going to tell you what you can do for eyeliner. So those of you that are big color eyeliner fans, you're going to love this little tip. You can take the tip of your applicator and you can go right underneath with that color, okay? So take the tip and go right underneath with your darkest color. So those of you who wish that we had like purple eyeliner or green eyeliner, this is how you do it. You're just going to use the Chroma Fusion, which is awesome. And you're going to just use that as your eyeliner. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that underneath. Oops, I got to get back to your comments. Don't know if you have questions. If you have any questions, type them in the chat and let me know how you're doing. All right, let's see. Okay, I don't see any questions yet, but thank you for tuning in with us. Okay. All right, so now, if you don't have eyeliner and you're using your little applicator or your brush, if you're using a brush, I usually suggest using a flat one, like something like, well, you could use that one if you wanted to go across, but I'm going to use something a little different when I do that. I'm going to actually do our eyeliner. So this is one of my favorite. This is actually an eyeliner pen, so you can do it as thick or as thin as you want. It's waterproof once you get it on. Now, if you've seen us do tutorials before, I usually just start in the middle and then go to both sides. So we want it to be thicker on the outer corner, okay? So this pen is really awesome. It gives you quick results. Did you see how fast that was? Do you see the difference when you have eyeliner and when you don't? It's just easier if you start in the middle here and then come out thicker on the outer corner and thinner on the inner side. Now, if you guys like that little wing look, you can just add a little flip right here, okay, with your eyeliner. Now, these pens, these eyeliner pens are fabulous. They're water resistant. I love them. So let me just tell you the difference, why eyeliner we wear it. It just thickens your lash line. So did you see how it totally thickened my lash line? Okay, so I love these. We do have a pencil that you can use if you prefer a pencil. And some of you might be super great at the winged eyeliner. I am not great at it. I try, but I'm not great at it and I have to practice. So a lot of times if I really want it to look good, I'll put a little piece of tape under there and follow the tape. But you're going just from the underline up here, okay? Now you can go as dramatic or just as thin as you want to with these pens. I love these. They're totally waterproof. It's just called the waterproof eyeliner pencil. Okay. Eyeliner water pen. And then we do have pencils, which are actually retractable. And you can just use those for your eyeliner if you prefer that, okay? So let's go back to the eyeshadow, you guys. We're going to actually just take we also have a blending brush now. So lots and lots of different brushes. This does not come with the eyeshadow brush set or the brush set, but you can get this extra, and we're just going to blend, because one of the key things that we have to make sure that we do is blend. So if you don't have a blending brush, you're going to take your little sponge tip applicator that you have, or your Q-tip, and just blend in towards your nose. We always want to blend in towards the nose and not out, because we don't want it to come under here, okay? Now, I'm going to also take my little brush again, and I want to do a little bit of that first color, the lightest color under my brows again. Okay, so hopefully this should be coming together for you, okay? I'm also going to take a little of the brown that we had and go right above here, because I have a little bit higher area to work with. So if you have a little bit more area to work with and you want to fill that in, okay, here's your second eyeliner tip, or your eyeshadow tip. Dark pushes things in, light pulls it out. Okay, so notice we put light here, so that pulls it out, right? So now I want to push this part back a little bit, so I'm going to go right on top of my lid there. Okay, so depending on what color card you have, though, you may not want to use that color there. Because I can't remember what your guys' color is, but if you're using mine, which is the brown eye color card, yeah, you can use that. It's like, I think it's a hazelnut color, okay? So just remember, the key is practice, 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 and you have to get to know your eye shape. But that is your basic look, okay? Now, if you have mascara at home, you're going to want to grab that. But before I do that, nope, let me do my mascara first. Okay, so I'm actually going to be using our Ultimate. Now, what I did before I came on here is I actually curled my lashes. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell or not on the screen, but I curled this side of my lashes. Okay, if you have a lash curler at home, that definitely makes a big difference, because it opens your eyelashes like petals on a flower. So it's really important if you want to make sure that your eyelashes are open more, and especially if they're straight, you can use an eyelash curler. Now the first one I use is that metal curler, and it looks like this. Okay, now my tip with this is you put it on here, squeeze your lashes in, and you squeeze it, right? But the tip, you want to keep curling it up like that. So you're crimping as you go up. So you're putting it on your lashes, crimp, and then go up a little, crimp, up a little, crimp, up a little, crimp, up a little, crimp, like you would curl, okay? You don't want just one straight you don't want one straight thing, okay? We want it to be curly. So now you're going to take your mascara, and if you notice, I'm using the Ultimate, like I said. But the key with this is you want to scrape off as much of that as you can. I promise you don't need a lot on there. Less is best, okay? And we're going to just get in the base, jiggle it back and forth, and pull it up. Now, I don't know. We have several kinds of mascara. Okay, I'm just using this one because it's fast, easy, volumizing. It actually thickens and lengthens your lashes, and all of our mascaras are buildable. Okay, so you can keep building on the layers. So you kind of let it dry for a minute, but you jiggle it back and forth and pull out. Now, if you like our lash panorama, I love that. That gets every little lash that there is. But you can start with the Ultimate, and then you can use another mascara to kind of give you a little bit more effect to it, okay? You want to do the bottom lashes, especially if you did some eyeliner under there, or you did powder shadow under there. Okay, so you can just keep working with that. We do have a black brown ultimate, which is super fab. So if you want to take the black brown mascara and you want to just thicken your lashes, it's called minking. I don't know if you've ever heard this before. It's called minking. So you take the black brown and you put that on first, and then you take the black after that dries and you go right over the black brown. So those of you that have blonde eyelashes, you girls would want to use the black brown mascara. Okay, we only have black brown in the ultimate formula. So if your beauty consultant helps you out with your mascara and you have blonde eyelashes, tell her that you want to try the black brown. I swear you'll love it. Looks more natural, especially like I said, if you have blonde eyelashes. Okay, there's the black brown. Okay, so that was our ultimate. All right, next we're going to do our cheeks. Now, remember I said your cheeks are the roadway to your eyes, right? So we're going to use our cheek brush, which is kind of angled, like I said. Okay, so what we're going to do, now on your little card, I know that some of you only have a cotton ball, so I'm going to show you what you would do with the cotton ball. So we're going to take the cotton ball. Now, if you notice my cheekbone here, okay, so if you guys don't know where your cheekbone is, you can suck your lips in, but you can also just feel it. You can all feel your little cheekbone right here, okay? So you can just grab your little cotton ball, dab it on here. You don't need a lot. Like you guys, these colors go a long way. This is our Chroma Fusion cheek. So I'm just going to go, see? Look at you guys. I had hardly any color on there. Stop it. Hardly any color. And that's what happens. But your cheek color is the roadway to your eyes, remember? So we're going to we start back here and come forward. Okay, now I'm just going to take it and rub it back and forth. And I swear I had hardly any cheek color on there, right? Okay, so see how it's the roadway to your eyes. So now I'm going to use the cheek brush. So for those of you that have the brush, I'm going to start back here, right along your cheekbone, and come forward with it, okay? And I'm using just the center of the cheek brush, and I'm going to show you why this is angled the way that it is. Wait, I see some questions coming or comments or something, so let me just get to that real quick. Okay, lots of info on mascara. Okay, no questions, just some comments. Okay, so now if you girls have access to, these are called our custom palettes, by the way. Look at this, you guys. These are all the eyeshadow colors. This is why I love Mary Kay. I have 1,000,001 eye colors, but I've never used the green. I think I'm a fan. All right, now these are our cheek colors. Look at all the cheek colors. Okay, so this is our Pro palette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take, these are our 2 contour colors down here. So I'm going to take a little contour color and I'm going to use that end of the brush, the long end, okay? And I'm going to dip it into the contour color and I'm going to go right underneath my cheekbone, okay? Just to kind of enhance my cheekbones a little bit. So if you want to enhance your cheekbone, you go right underneath it. Now hopefully you can see the difference here. So you're going right underneath with that. Now you can squeeze this brush too so that it's more tight, so that you're just keeping that right under. Now we're not going to do extreme contouring. We're just doing a little bit, you guys. So all it means is that you're actually going from your hairline here about 1 inch in. Okay, that's the contour. All right. Now you remember I used the middle of the brush for the cheek color. All right. Now I'm going to use the shorter end. Okay. Looking at the brush, the shorter end, I'm going to use for the highlighter. And I'm going to go right on top of what the cheek color. I know you guys don't have all this at home. I'm just kind of giving you a little bit of extra in case you want to give your cheeks a little wow pizzazz, okay? Now, again, blending is the key, right? So I'm going to take the brush and go from this side and just kind of merge them all together and come in towards my nose. Now, we don't want to go any closer to our nose than your pupil, okay? So we're going to come right from here in. Okay, now, if you have, you can tell your face shape, especially when your hair is off your face. So usually what I want to do personally is my forehead. Before I had bangs, my forehead stuck out a lot. So I would go like right on top of my forehead just to kind of make that pushed in a little bit, okay? So remember, dark pushes in, light pulls out, right? So I want to push this part back, but I want to highlight this part. So that's where I would put some of our, we have this awesome translucent powder. So that's where I would take a little bit of translucent powder and put that right in the middle, because usually when you're doing your makeup, you guys, you want from this little, from the forehead to the jawline and then the ends of your face, you want this oval part to stand out. So if it doesn't, we're going to take a little bit of that translucent powder to make it stand out. Okay, now are we so excited? We're almost done. Can you believe it? That is like our whole color card look. Just paint by numbers, right? Okay, so now you have some lip color on there. So now you're gonna lift open that lip color, and hopefully you guys are seeing that it's fun to try colors that you may have never tried before. I'm using little doe foot applicator, and I have Appleberry. So if you have a brown card or brown eye color card, you have Appleberry. Now I did put on foundation over my lips. If you don't want to put foundation over your lips, you can use this amazing lip primer that will help your lipstick to stay on longer. Some of you have the doe foot applicator. I also wanted to share with you, if you use our cream brush applicator, okay, there's a cream blush applicator. You can use that to apply your lipstick, and it actually fills in all of the little creases. It gives you a really thin layer of lipstick so that it won't get all over your, when you drink out of a glass, it won't get all over the glass, and it'll last you longer. So the thinner that it is, the longer it will last, okay? So you can fill it in with a brush is better. Now, I don't know if you noticed that lipstick just made my teeth look whiter, so that would be a good color. Anything that makes your teeth look whiter and enhances your eye color is definitely a good lip color for you. We have 1,000,001 lip colors and 1,000,001 formulas of lipsticks. So we have some matte, we have some semi-shine, we have some glosses. Now what I would like to show you is I didn't have lip liner, and you guys don't have lip liner on that little card. Okay, so I'm going to take our lip liner, and I'm just going to show you. You can do your lip liner after your lipstick. Okay, so just to kind of finish it off and make it look a little more perfected. It's kind of hard to talk and you can do this at the same time. Okay, so you can do it after your lipstick, before your lipstick. You can line your whole lip if you want to, but you really want to focus on this little peak here, and you could do a little cross and then down here, and then we're just going to fill it in so that it gets a little bit more defined. Now your lip liner is like a little corral, so it holds all your lipstick on your lips, okay, so that it won't bleed on you, okay? So, all right, so I want you guys to take your hair down, and fluff it and see what you think about your new look. Like, that was just a really fast look, and don't you love that our makeup artist picked the colors for you? You didn't have to worry about picking. I mean, seriously, we have 1,000,000 combinations we could make with these colors, you guys. We have so many colors in the lookbook. It is phenomenal, but you can definitely totally use those color cards because the makeup artist put them together based on your eye color, so it should have enhanced your eye color. So what we want you to do, I'm going to show you that commercial one more time. Just another quick tip. I was telling you about concealer, so let me just show you. This is our under eye corrector. You can use under eye corrector or concealer. So I'm just going to show you kind of what that does. You don't need a lot of our concealer, you guys. It goes a long way. So if you ever want to just kind of use this after you're done with your makeup, just to cover up any, like if you had any fallout or anything like that, you can just do that with your concealer. Okay, that was now I told you what color I used. This one is actually the light beige concealer. So if you wanted to do that, it just gives you more of a crisp, as it kind of cleans up the eyeshadow if you had any fallout there. Okay, I see some things going in the chat. Let me just see what's going on real quick. Oh, thank you, Susan. All right, so I hope you guys liked your look. So this is what we're going to do from here on out, okay? What we're going to do is I'm going to show you the video one more time when we're done here, but just take your after picture and post it in the group so that we can see your color look and how you did with practicing. Now, those of you that might get a little oily or your face gets a little shiny during the day, I'm going to show you a couple tips for you. So we have this setting powder. All right, so you can take the setting powder on the big fluffy brush. Remember I told you want the big fluffy brush? All right, just to kind of blend everything together and set it all really good, you can just go all over your face with the setting powder if you want to blend everything one more time. So blending is the key there, okay? So that's a little bit of setting powder that will absorb any oils throughout the day. But we also have the translucent powder, which is white. And then if you really want to get fancy and you want your look to last for 16 hours, you can use our makeup finishing spray, and you kind of just do a cross and an X, spray it, and that will help your makeup to last for 16 hours. Shut the front door, right? It does last way longer. Okay. So I hope that you had fun playing with those colors. Maybe some of you were just watching tonight. You're going to try your color card tomorrow. But I promise you that you will love it because the makeup artist created it based on your eye colors. So it totally will enhance. I'm having really troubles with my bangs here. But you will totally love the way that it makes your eyes look. Okay, so normally I do the hazel eye color card. So not sure which one you guys did out there, but in the comments, tell us how you did, if you loved it. I'm going to play the makeup contest one more time because I would love for you guys to be one of the first to submit it. So make sure you catch the address that you're supposed to send it to, and you want to submit it to Mary Kay. And you want to, the most important part that we do with that is that you're going to actually submit it to the company, and you're going to just say how you felt after your makeup. Okay, I have one more last tip I'm going to share with you. This is actually a heated eyelash curler. You can get these at I think they have them at Rite Aid or Walgreens, and it actually is heat activated. If you see, there's no curler. So for those of you that are afraid of the crimper part, this one actually works with your mascara. And once your mascara is on, you put it on and just push your lashes back. And you can totally see how it kind of melts and folds your eyelashes back so that it opens them up. So this is actually my favorite way. I'm not a fan of crimping my lashes, but I do like the heated eyelash curler. So all you're doing is pushing them back, and it kind of feels nice because it's nice and warm and it gets right in there. So just my other little tip about curling your eyelashes. This is not a Mary Kay product. You can get this, as I said, at Walgreens or Rite Aid. One of the drugstores will have it, and it's just called a heated eyelash curler. All right, so I'm going to show the video one more time, but please post your pictures so that we can see how your makeover came out. Remember, we have 2 more tutorials that we're doing. We have I believe it's called purple ice or something like that, an ice look, and then we have a coffee look. So one is a cool look, one is a warm look. So you guys will be able to see totally which eye colors you like the best. It really focuses on eye colors so you can get into the contest. So you can submit this picture that you did, or you can submit one that you're doing for the upcoming weeks. So let me just turn off this music, and I'm going to play that video one more time so that you guys know how to submit your pictures for the contest, because you can't win it if you're not in it, right? So we want you guys to get into the contest.
With the Uniquely Hue Makeover contest, you can express your originality and win an exclusive beauty masterclass hosted by professional makeup artist Jaleesa Jaikaran, plus a basket of Mary Kay favorites and a cash prize. First, contact your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant to let her help you create your own look using the limited edition Mary Kay Warm Hues eyeshadow palette or Mary Kay Chroma Fusion eyeshadow. Then, submit a photo of yourself wearing your new look to marykay.com/uniquelyhue contest, along with a caption that explains why your new look is uniquely you. If chosen, you could win $1,000 cash, a basket of Mary Kay favorites, and a shared virtual beauty masterclass for you and up to 10 of your friends. 10 honorable mentions win $500 and a basket of Mary Kay favorites. So reach out to your independent beauty consultant today and discover your uniquely Hue look.
Okay, so hopefully you guys caught that address. You want to take your after picture. So whether you're just watching tonight and you're going to do your look tomorrow, take your picture tomorrow. But just make sure you get into that contest. You never know. We've had customers of ours win the grand prizes. So we want you to join those. But I hope you had some fun playing with makeup with us tonight. Again, I'm Sandy Braun. I'm so excited you joined us today. If you would like some more information on possibly becoming a beauty consultant, either to be a smart shopper or a side hustle or to be a girl boss, we would love to do a sharing appointment with you and just tell you a little bit about the company, and what you decide is totally up to you. But we love to share the info with you, especially with these prices of gas these days and all the inflation, right, girls? So if you need a little bit of extra money, talk to your beauty consultant. But we're so glad you joined us today. I hope that you enjoyed your new look. Don't forget to post your pictures, and we'll see you next week for another fun look. Okay? Thanks, girls. Have a super, super night. We'll see you next week.